Welcome to Fortune Cookies Tarot. I'm Annabelle. I'm a tarot practitioner for over 35 years. And in this video, we're going to tackle a viewer request. So one of my viewers, hi Marnie, asked if the Sussexes break up, if Oprah's going to do both sides of the interview. So I think this is going to be an interesting read. As always, this is for entertainment purposes only. If you are new here, please like, share, and subscribe. If you are a regular viewer, thank you so much for being here. It's my favorite part of the day. I want to let everybody know I am going to have a free, who doesn't love free? I'm going to have a free tarot class this week. So you can jump on in there and learn how to read tarot a little bit the way I do. It's going to be just a little taste of tarot that you're going to get before I launch another 12-week class. I have another 12-week class coming up. It is a live class. We do it on Zoom, so you can be anywhere in the world and you can ask lots of questions. I give you lots of support. Some of my old students come into the class and they hang out and they just pick up a few new tips. Also work with other readers. It's really great. We have a great community. So there's a lot of support. So, and even some of my students have actually started working with me. So it's really cool. So let's get into this reading. Let's take a look and we're going to pull up our card view. I hope everybody's having a great day. So we're going to start with the first question. Will Oprah get to interview either party in the event of a breakup? And we're going to use my Madame Clara 5-cent tarot because I do like this deck. I've been having a lot of fun with it this week. 7 of matches. She's not going to be able to Chariot card. She's going to have to pick a side. So I don't think she's gonna be able to get both of them. In the words of Professor Slugworth, I would have loved this set. Where are my Potter fans? Potterheads, where are you? So the 7 of swords is in the middle. Or, I'm sorry, the 7 of wands is in the middle. It's in reverse. So she's going to have to pick a side. She's not going to be able to play both sides on this one. Someone who's going to make her choose a side. We'll take a look at both sides in a minute. Again, remember, free will always plays in with tarot. So as we approach this possible outcome, there may be some changes to this. They may do some cooperative stuff. They may contract, whatever it is. So here in the past, the death in reverse, that is not being able to make change, not being able to roll with those inevitable changes in the world and in the energetic spirit of oneself. So I think this is going to be same old with her. She's not going to be able to kind of take one side. I think, I've never found Oprah as the most unbiased kind of interviewer. She always comes to the interview really, really supportive of the person she's working with. You can see this with the writers that she's worked with. If she's critical of someone, she really is kind of critical through the whole thing. Just my opinion. You guys can argue that in the comments if you think I'm off key on that one. Tremendous impact on the industry. We have to give her that. She really did make her mark. So under the surface, patience. She is willing to be patient with this strength card here in the bottom. Up top, the Knight of Matches. That's wands in this particular deck. Matches or wands. So it's in reverse. So that means that she is going to be trying to get the most interesting story, the one with the most details, the one who's going to cry that they were hurt the most. So it's going to be interesting. Ace of Needles. She's really, one of the things she's going to do is she's going to tell the party, listen, we're going to uncover the dirt together. We're going to do this together. I will hold your hand. I'll be supportive of you. How will she see herself? She's going to see herself as the 10 of Cups in reverse. It is dysfunction. How do others see her? 5 of Buttons. That's the 5 of Pentacles. Remember, that is the outcasts, the mendicants that we see outside the church. They are robed of all of their riches and wonderful things to get closer to God. So others are going to see her as someone who's experienced a very similar hardship, perhaps similar hardship in a similar relationship. There's going to be some commiseration when we get to this on a very spiritual level. Let me help you heal is what we're going to see. Hopes and fears. The hope is 9 of buttons. The hope is that she's going to be able to secure this interview and be able to sit down and get the dirt. What's the ultimate outcome? We have the moon in reverse with things being revealed. Now, in this deck, they do say the moon in reverse is repression. You can see the keyword on there. But there's also fear and confusion. I think confusion is more of the card that we're looking at here. So I'm recording. Hi, Gregopedia is here. Gregopedia has been under the weather for the last few days. What's up? You came down to tell me that?
Well, I think it was a breach.
A breach? Oh.
It's so much better now.
Okay, just had to take a brief respite and make sure that Gregopedia is okay. He is fine. He's getting better. So just a stupid cold. Stupid cold. Was it stupid cold, Greg?
Stupid.
So let's see if it's going to be Harry or Meghan that she leans into. Who does she want more for this interview? Who does she want more? What are the benefits of her getting Harry? 7 of buttons, 2 of matches, Knight of Cups. So that 7 of buttons, I think it's going to be rolling over that same old ground. But have we found? I think his story has already been told, and she really can't do it again. He's just going to come in with a pickle face and be angry about one more thing if this relationship breaks up. Again, this is speculation. If the relationship breaks up, will Oprah get the interview with both of them? So I think he is kind of a boring interview, kind of expected. There's not going to be any aha moments. So what about Meghan? What about Meghan if she gets Meghan? Three of Cups. Oh boy. 8 of Needles. Oh boy. So the 3 of Cups, friendship, community, involvement. That's the words on this card. Kinship. A triad of girlishness. So I think this will be the route that Oprah will go, because not only will it be combating misogyny, but it will be combating privilege and the monarchy and all those terrible things in the world that have made the world go round for a very, very long time. We'll be bringing up a lot of old things. It's going to be cultural differences, American versus English. It's going to be micro culture conflicts with being a biracial American marrying into the micro culture of the royal family, to a further extent the micro culture of gingers. I did say that. So we're going to get a very unbalanced story with this Temperance card in reverse. So what will be the outcome? Will Oprah be able to restore Meghan Markle's good name? Is that going to be part of the plan here? The restoration of her good name? Is that what we're trying to restore? 2 of Needles. Yes, we're trying to go. Page of Buttons. We're trying to go in a different direction and separate oneself from that evil royal family. So 2 of Needles going in a different direction. Page of Buttons with a new foundation. I will survive. She's going to be singing that song. I will survive. Tower card. This is damage to her reputation that came from someone else. This wasn't her fault. She will take some culpability, but the reality is they cast her out and she's now moving on to a better life. This is going to be the plan. The plan will be to try and restore her. What's in it for O? What's in it for O? No. Emperor, Moon, the Beyond, special card in this deck, Ace of Cups, and the 10 of Needles, which is regeneration in this deck. So what's in it for her is that she is going to be able to speak with authority on the restoration of this poor commoner that went into this terrible monarchy and just really had her psyche damaged. So Oprah thinks it's going to, will think that it's going to restore her to some lofty position. And the Beyond. This will be something that takes her beyond her lifetime. Tearing down or holding up a mirror to the monarchy is the English monarchy is going to be quite the feather in her cap, and she feels that will carry over from lifetime to lifetime. I do think that O is very interested in the things that happen in the interim between lifetimes, and I think she does believe in multiple lifetimes. She was deeply invested in the book The Secret, so that would not surprise me. Ace of Cups, she's hoping that this will give her a new beginning for herself, and will also restore her after that terrible interview they did in the days that Prince Philip was passing away, and while the Queen was quite gravely ill. So this is what's good. This is what she thinks is this her goal. So what will happen? Again, this is speculative. If this happens at all, what will happen? What will the response to O doing an interview with M to talk about all the terrible things she had to endure out in the open? Everything. Tell everything. What will the response be? 3 of Needles. Need I go any further, boys and girls? So let's see what the rest happens. Here we go. 2 of Buttons. She's going to have to make a decision. She's going to have to pick where she is. 9 of Needles. She's going to have to let go of this story. She's going to have to let go of the whole concept of what she's going to, the theme of the interview. Ace of Matches. She'll have to start anew. And 9 of Cups. So somehow she does turn this around. Somehow she does. It's initially going to be a heartbreak, but someone will swoop in and kind of save her from this and really turn it around. So how is that going to happen? Let's pull some cards here. The Messenger. Ignorance. She's going to let her talk and talk about some very ridiculous things and about how terrible it was. I think she's really going to let M show herself as someone who was pretty uncooperative. So this might be kind of crafty if she does this interview and she just lets this one's wife talk herself into a corner. Because essentially what she's going to say is, I was this commoner and I went into the family and they always treated me bad. It's going to be a classism thing. It's not, I don't think it's going to be, racism thing. I don't think it's going to be racial. I think it's going to be classism. I think that is the last route that she needs to go. So she's going to let her talk herself in there. She's going to let her show herself as very unstable and also as a liar. Queen of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. She's going to let the ego go on complete display. That is the Unknown, which is a special card in this deck. It's the 22nd card in the Major Arcana. And then we have the King of Needles, which is a liar again, but this is a liar who really uses that lie to oppress, suppress, keep the truth from coming out. It's lie upon lie upon lie. I just quoted Samantha Markle. So she's going to let her do that. It's really going to be quite the rip. Two of Cups. I think we are going to, she's going to have a lot to say about Harry. And I think it's going to show her, I think she will confess without confessing the things that she did wrong. So